Thank you to those who nominated me. Thank you to the BWIMS committee for granting me this award. That means a lot. It's always nice to be recognized by your peers. And so when I was told I would have a few minutes to talk, I tried to think about what's really influenced me in my career and in my life. And so the first thing I could think of was, my mom. So my mom was a very smart woman, but she was a product of where she grew up, married early, had children early. But she got through college, took 17 years, 4 different universities, raising 3 children. But she did graduate from the University of Vermont with a 4-year degree in physics. She was the only woman in her class going into physics, and she won the physics award. And so here was someone who had really worked hard to reach their professional goals, despite a lot of adversity. And growing up, she always said, Holly, you can really do anything you set out to do. And so I was fortunate to have that kind of feedback all along in developing what I wanted my career to be. So then I kind of fast forward as I go through college and medical school, and I find myself a shiny new surgery intern at a program in Chicago. And I unfortunately ended up on a rotation, my first rotation, with a fellow who really didn't want me there. I heard on a daily basis, you don't belong here. You should go home. You're not smart enough to be a surgeon. That first week I was shell-shocked. I'm an intern anyhow. The first week is shocking. Second week, I was despondent. Fortunately, my husband was also a surgery intern at the same program and was able to witness this and help me through it. But one of the really turning points was I met Dr. Olga Jonassen. Dr. Jonassen was the first woman to be chair of an academic surgery department in the United States. And that's no small feat. She was at Ohio State. By the time I met her, she was retired. She'd returned to Chicago, and she would come in just to educate the residents and medical students, because that's what she was, an educator. And it was mind-blowing to me that here was this retired woman surgeon, and when she would walk down the hall, all these other surgeons, their demeanor would change. And whether it was respect or fear, I don't know, she was very imposing. But I thought, wow, that's really amazing. Maybe I could be like that. And it really was a true turning point. And so I got through residency, graduated on time, despite that really horrible beginning. I was 2 of 7 women in our residency class, which was fairly typical for many programs at the time. So then you can fast forward to 2022, and I'm proud to say I'm part of the Baystate General Surgery program. This year's graduating class, 5 of 7 residents were women. And actually, if you go back to 2011, every year we've had more women than men. If you look at national statistics, and the latest number I could get, it was up to 2019, about 43% of general surgery residents are women. So we're getting there, but we have more work to do. So kind of how I look at this is that, we can stand on the shoulders of those who came before us, but we really have an obligation to elevate everyone around us. We need to celebrate our successes. We need to embrace our differences. When someone needs a break, we need to make sure we get them that break. We need to figure out burnout, and we need to strive harder on work-life balance. It's only through these things that I really think we can allow each other to become this physicians that we want to be, the people we want to be, and have the careers that we deserve. So that's a little bit enough of my soapbox, but I just wanted to say thank you. I mean, I wouldn't be here without the support of others, without the support of family, with having people here at Baystate that allowed me to work an alternate schedule for many years while raising my children. So again, thank you, BWIMS, for everything. It means a lot. Thank you.